After a heated debate, the Utah House of Representatives has passed a pair of controversial bills on diversity, equity, and inclusion and transgender restroom access. So how are Utahns reacting to the news? ABC4's Patrick Kennedy reports tonight from the state capitol.
Utah lawmakers say the bill is focused on removing barriers to overcome diversity. However, educators and LGBTQ leaders are saying they're concerned.
If you have a slightly masculine-looking woman or an effeminate-looking man, what's stopping them from being accosted?
Samantha Parmley is with the Utah LGBTQ+ chamber and says the issue lies in identification and not in birth certificates. HB 257 is a bill that would prevent transgender people from using public bathrooms that are different from the sex that is on their birth certificate. Members of the LGBTQ community saying this will put both trans and non-trans people at risk. But Utah lawmaker Kara Birkland says this bill doesn't target any specific group. It creates privacy for all Utahns.
Women and men across Utah want privacy. We would like to make sure that when people go to private places to do private things, they get just that.
This is not the only controversial bill passed by the Utah House of Representatives tonight. HB 261 involves diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, programs in education and would forbid schools from participating in coursework relating to anti-racism, bias, critical race theory, and racial privilege.
This bill is focused on removing barriers for all students and all Utahns who overcome adversity through hard work, initiative, and talent.
For me, I'm afraid that we're erasing people, we're erasing identities, we're erasing experiences.
DEI higher education professional Peter Moosman saying there's a lack of information needed to move something like this forward.
The sponsor said that they had no information. There was no data to back up the need for a bill like this. And that's another real big concern.
Both Parmley and Moosman say they feel legislature is moving too fast. They say lawmakers need more hands-on experience in what they do on a daily basis to be able to make these kinds of decisions so quickly.
With the speed in which this legislation is flying through, it's telling me that disagree better, that coming to the table and working through for solutions is not happening.
But if not, and you've taken me up on the challenge, you will do everything in your power to shut down this bill and stop others like it from coming up.
Moosman saying these bills could put students' lives at risk.
We're having these conversations of what DEI looks like. I'm helping students stay alive. I'm helping students get food and remove those barriers that other students might not have to think about.
Both bills now move to the Senate before heading to the governor to be signed into law. Reporting here from Salt Lake City, Patrick Kennedy, ABC4 News.